Abu Hurairah radiallahu anh reported, a Bedouin urinated in the mosque, and some people rushed to beat him up. The Prophet ﷺ said, "Leave him alone and pour a bucket of water over it. You have been sent to make things easy and not to make them difficult." Reported in Bukhari.
Every time I look at this hadith, I remember the incident that took place in the masjid I was an imam of, which is in High Wycombe. In the Jumu'ah, after we finished the Jumu'ah prayer and after we finished the khutbah and everything, after the prayer, there was somebody, it was a non-Muslim. He entered the masjid just like, from that door, and he came with his shoes and he stepped just before even the carpet. But he's still on that thing which says there is no shoes on. You see that there, this front of the corridor, there's no shoes, it says no shoes on. Okay, but maybe the masjid there didn't show that properly, no shoes on. But anyway, he came all the way just to the carpet. And he's saying, "Who is that person blocking my driveway? We can't get out," because that means he's been stranded all the way from the beginning of the khutbah until the end, because one person who's got no consideration, he's inconsiderate, parked his car in front of the driveway, and then he left it just for the sake of the khutbah, because he want to park next to the masjid. So that person, he's just before he even uttered a word, one person like a lion leaped onto him. "How dare you come with the shoes?" And he made him like a kafir. Well, he's a kafir, but that will increase him in kufr. "And your shoes, and your shoes." I have to calm things down. I thought something happened. I thought this person poked somebody, or what he done? All it's just to do with the shoes. Sheikh, what are you talking about, Umar? Yeah, brother Umar, this is not our da'wah. Don't you remember that man, the Bedouin? He did not step with his shoes on the carpet. He urinated in the masjid of the Prophet. Imagine there's somebody going to come here, a non-Muslim, and comes to the masjid and urinates. He could be drunk. He could be something mentally. It could be he doesn't know. It could be whatever. It could be anything. And he came. Look at the response of those who were there. Companions got up to go and beat him up. This Bedouin man, how dare he come to the masjid of the Prophet of Allah? Remember, the masjid of Allah is pebbles, but they are made in such a way, it looks like it's a decent land. It's not like for urination. Yes, it's not carpeted, but it looks like a decent, and also it could look like there's walls in it, there's everything. But this shows the Bedouins. The Bedouins are different. They're nomadic, they are away from the civilization. So this person, in where he lives in the tent there, he urinates everywhere. He just goes outside, even from the tent of his, and he will start urinating. So he just urinated there. He didn't do it deliberately. Okay, so this companion came to beat him up. Prophet ﷺ is just putting his hands. "Leave him. You can't do this. It's not correct to do such a thing. So leave him." La tuzrimuh in another narration. La tuzrimuh means don't make his urination difficult upon him. So these companions, as soon as they stopped him from urination, they, what happened? You pull it and then there's some sort of maybe pain going to take. La tuzrimuh. Da'uh, leave him. Let me finish. Then he said, وَأَرِيقُوا عَلَى بَوْلِهِ, and then pour onto his urine, سَجْلًا مِنَ الْمَاءِ. All you have to do is just a bucket of water, put it there. So he didn't ask for the sand to be removed. He didn't ask for, just put that water and that's it. To remove the smell of the najasa, the smell. Because urination, there's lots of issues here. And also, he said, the Prophet ﷺ, إِنَّمَا بُعِثْتُمْ مُيَسِّرِينَ. You have been sent an easygoing people. مُيَسِّرِينَ, making things easy on the people. وَلَمْ تُمْعَثُ مُعَسِّرِينَ. And you haven't been sent to make things difficult on the people. This is as soon as being heard by this Bedouin man, that those people were about to beat him up. And this man was the Prophet ﷺ, who is holding them back. And he doesn't know. But he knows his name is Muhammad. So this man, because he's seen all of this, he loved the Prophet of Allah. And he hated the companions. And then he said, "O Lord, irhamni." So he knows Allah says, "O Lord, irhamni wa Muhammada wa la tarham ma'ana ahada." "O Lord, give mercy just upon me and Muhammad and nobody else." Especially those, don't give them mercy. Why? Because they were harsh. He didn't know. And imagine that guy, as I said, it could result into a disease if they had to stop because of somebody scared him off. And also, let's say he couldn't, if he was scared, look, the Prophet of Allah as well is thinking ahead of maybe it will be much more devastating and much more of rubbish taking place. Imagine that person, he's urinating now, and these people coming to him, they're going to beat him up. What's he going to do? He's going to run away. And his urination is going to be all over the place. Instead of in one place, it's going to be the whole masjid. So let them do it in that spot. And that's it. So that's as well when you see how the Prophet deals with these things. If you want to remove an evil, and it's going to result in more evil, then what you're doing is evil. So choose the lesser evil, akhi. The lesser evil, just to leave him and put water, rather than to scare him off and terrorize him, and then he will spill his blood, his urine all over the place and all over the corners of the masjid. Let him to do that.